nyantechua maybe am this ka be free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sound so you free won't you hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo abusuafo wo Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosinsawam Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers safa drinks insure enyane anase ade bia wo pebia so wo koton ko ade a enye bebia wo se wotu a eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Alright, so once again we are back from the weekend. This is Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. And Lapi, is everything okay? Can we proceed or you guys have to do something? If everything is okay, we can proceed then. I'm welcoming you once again to another fresh week. A week where we are all going to be purposeful to win. A week where we are all going to put in new energy, new skill to make sure whatever we are doing is becoming fruitful by the minute. My name is Sammy Flex, Ghana's foremost entertainment journalist, and I'm here to do it again. I am a broadcast journalist as well. Shout out to Gideon in Virginia, man. Gideon doesn't want to hear some things, but still, Gideon, I have to tell the world that I am Ghana's foremost entertainment journalist, a broadcast journalist, a PR person, and when it comes to the business of showbiz in Ghana, numero uno. Yeah. At the extreme end, I have Kojokin. Kojokin one kills lions. Lion killer. He's added to his he's added to his portfolio. He kills lions. He's a PR person. He is a manager. He is a journalist. He's a writer and Ghana's best pundit because he's won an award. Award-winning. Yeah, Kojokin is an award-winning pundit. I'm here to present his trophy to him right here on the show. In the middle is Intim Dodu Solomon. He's also an online content strategist. When it comes to Flex Entertainment, he is our online manager. Nana Reagan is at my immediate left. He's also a journalist. He's a publicist. He's a promoter and also a writer for SammyFlexTV.com. Log on to our website and read some interesting stories. Everything that is happening, we've captured it in a way that you are not going to spend much time, but you read to get every detail happening here in Ghana. Show produced by Emmanuel Fowi Lapiji, the Jetta Rasta, aka Currencies behind camera, and Richie Flex is the editor and director of the show, with our creative director being Gideon Ni Lamtesin. Now, before I even introduce our topics, this envelope you see contains dollars. It contains dollars given to us by one of our favorite people who is a follower, a subscriber, and a fan of what we do and on this channel, Sammy Flex TV. What he's or how he's publicly known is Professor Ankonam Rebel. Those who have been reading comments on our channels, I'm sure you might have seen him comment here or there. Now, he gave us, I think, in the second month of the year or third month of the year, when he said he wants us to institute something on this channel called Best Pundit of the Quarter, and that he is going to take care of everything that will be demanded that the best pundit wins. So he said he will be giving the best pundit money. So he's followed every show that we've done, especially here on Showbiz Daily. Yeah, because that's where most of the pundits come. The rest of the shows, either myself or MC Barima will be handling affairs. But here, the pundits come to do their reviews. And he's choosing one of our very own Kojo King as the best pundit for the first quarter. Make some noise! Yay! Lion King! Lion King! Yeah, so let me say thank you, Professor Ankona Rebel, and let me say thank you to all our followers and those who have been watching our programs. I'm sure you guys have also been putting comments that Prof has been seeing, and Prof thinks that for the first quarter, Kojo King should be giving the best pundit for the first quarter, and he's giving him some dollars, at least something. $100 is in this particular one for us to give to Kojo King. Kojo, so let me do presentation. Yeah. Presentation. Yeah. Best pundit for the first quarter here at Sammy Flex. So, Kojo, what do you say? And let me introduce the topic before Gideon will come and beat us.
Okay. This is heartwarming.
Yeah, I know.
God bless Professor for this kind gesture.
Ankonam Rebel.
In fact, you have shown that you are not just somebody who just come on the platform to enjoy, but you go to the stream to even give money out. And this institution will encourage us to put in more energy.
Exactly.
To know that when we come to sit here, whatever we are doing, people appreciate
Someone
it.
Is observing,
so it will ginger us to do more. And thanks to also you, Sammy Flex, for giving me the platform to be here to showcase my giftings for people to even appreciate it. And also to your producer Lapiji for also calling me. If he doesn't call me, I wouldn't be here for Professor.
I'm sure if you don't give him part of the money, he'll call you again. I've been mafia 2 years.
What did I say? And so shout outs to Lapiji and to all the crew, the currency.
But I want to read what he used in his measurement to those who are watching us, so they know he did not just handpick Kojo because Kojo is a fine boy. He handpicked him for the works proper. So I'm going to read his marking scheme so that you guys are all going to be aware. So he started this way. What's up, Sammy Flex? I greet you. Hope your weekend has been good. I've sent you some amount of $100 for the best pundit for the first quarter. It is Kojo King. I chose him as the best based on the context of his submissions, his presentation skills, his professionalism, his style of educating his viewers on other subject matters, example, using business marketing language in support of his submissions and his appearance on set. Even when I disagree with his views, he has a way of supporting his point with some evidence and provides some credible sources in support of his opinion. So this is what, this is the marking scheme Professor Ankonam Rebel used in marking Kojo as the best pundit for the first quarter. Guys, once again, applause. So we are all up now. And to me, maybe we need no, but that prof is not being fair. You're not regular, you have to come and host.
Your reward is in.
There you go. Stephen Boy said now he's coming.
Now the competition website.
Paul said, hey, this week I'm coming. Me to have to win, Tom. I beg you. Now, Mukambi, I'm just coming here. So there will be 2-in-1 in me. Sammy Flex the host and Sammy Flex the pundit. All right, so Prof, once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, quick one. On the, Chama, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think SM family now, very strong. I think they don't just like entertainment, or they are in it so much. Say they are also ready to even spend in it.
Exactly.
And they always appreciate the good work
people do for them. Yeah.
And the Uncle Namrabo is a good example. And then the SM president himself.
The boss.
The boss.
Country
himself.
boss.
Yes.
Hey,
Jemo.
Pocket lawyer.
In fact, wabaye pa.
Ara bibi aba.
SM boss wabaye. In fact, my try some friend about Untimi Fire. Yes, we did this all before.
Yeah.
And they will, mommy, sorry, ye. My mommy wants to see me.
Oh, my baby.
More details will come up.
Yeah.
SM4 show said they know the business. They are into it.
I'm sweating.
Supposed to be supported.
Of course.
Okay, so I think Chamo would also want to say thank you, and he wants to add that he's grateful to Shatta Wale for what you did for him this afternoon. I'm sure that's what Chamo wants to say in short. Sure. Yes, we are always here for the business of show business. So if you want us to be with you, we are with you. If you want us to be against you, we are against you. Okay, now I encourage this history. Okay, guys, thank you. That was just by the way. We can now start the show. Now, let me introduce this story briefly. There is something happening in the Volta region. I want to introduce it, read the story, and I'll ask whether you guys agree with what the chief did or not. So the story says, twerking not part of Bobobo. Paramount chief stops indecent dances. Twerking not part of Bobobo. Paramount chief stops indecent dances. And it says, Bobobo, the traditional dance of Evers in the middle belt of the Volta region, is a prominent feature at public gatherings. And it says it has been in existence for years and often comes with delightful choreography that attracts many people. Some dance groups design costumes and rehearse performances ahead of major events. However, a few youth groups, in an attempt to spice up their show, have introduced sexually suggestive dance moves, also known as twerking, which natives consider unacceptable. Indeed, the paramount chief of Amfuega traditional area, Togbe Tepre Hodo Defeat, would tolerate none of such profane bobobo when he sat at a Deba of Chiefs during the Easter celebrations at Amfuega, Akukome on Saturday, April 16, 2022. Some of the activities lined up took off smoothly until a bobobo group from one of the towns was called upon to entertain the gathering. The group brought on their best performance, moving to the rhythm and good tunes before the master of ceremony, MC, signaled them to call it off, apparently due to their seductive dance move and somewhat indecent outfits. They defied the orders and continued the performance, which prompted Togbe himself to step in and show them the exit. And this is Togbe talking here. He says, said, there is something called protocol, but I'll break it. Togbe said when he grabbed the microphone from the MC. We don't accept this type of dance here. Don't come and perform this kind of dance in our midst ever again. He fumed in the local dialect while the gathering responded with a thunderous applause. So now let me explain what exactly transpired during the Amfuega festival. These young girls were dancing bobobo. You know, bobobo is danced with the waist. You have to shake the waist, and they played those things. Now these ladies, young girls, of course, tradition and civilization. Instead of doing the traditional bobobo, they were twerking. They were twerking, holding their waist. Instead of bobobo, they were not doing bobobo. They were twerking. Nana told the MC to tell them to stop. Stop! Stop! the guys did not stop, or the ladies did not stop. Nana himself grabbed the mic, said, "I'll break protocol." Munya same who and then Nana can tree. Nana can ever. Nana said, "Cafe, cafe, bully, pull me." I'm the same cat. Munya same who.
And what translation?
Nana said, "Cafe, bully, pull me." Osaki Omuna, and they were all gone. Now, I want us to also look at another thing, which is still bordering on traditions. Here in Accra, we all know we are observing the ban on drumming, which is a period before the Homo festival. A church has defied the odds or has defied the rules of not making noise, and they have played drums, instruments here and there. And I've seen that the traditional authorities, led by some people, they have gone to the church to confiscate their instruments. I want us to put together tradition, civilization, and how we should see these two. Let's watch some videos from the church, how it happened. Then when I come back, we'll start the discussions.
Ole, you mo pie check in. What we are here.
Simple dialogue. Yeah, they were using my initiative. I'm a back. I can walk where.
All right, so a news report from GH1 and its affiliated stations. That was what we just watched. And I want to start with my people. Nana Reagan is Beef Nation president. How he sees the two. Bobo. So tradition and civilization. Nana, kick a boom na yanko yanim.
That's a lecture. I think it's for me. I'll start with the Pentecost for we know I think the traditional council and because this is not the first time they are observing the same. We've said this so many times. They do say Emerna Obiending. Yeah. And I am surprised this thing is coming from the Church of Pentecost because I know they are very organized. And they were not in the village. I hear that Beka area. Yes. That place is too down. Organized body. They didn't say so I don't know what happened. And I did Trigama will be sorry was such an area. Because of Bakobon, China, Casawo, microphones, Mama, traditional council, didn't go for course on the song. And one man church be crap out, Kadia, and Yen can't be because they are normal as well. For Church of Pentecost, I don't think they be a good morals. I think apart from this one called homoeconomic dialogue now, this particular branch of the church in Okapa, I think the Pentecost in Pentecost, so
they'll deal with it.
It
It is just 4 weeks, right?
Of course. I mean,
one is gone. Two will come.
The biggest church auditoriums around the city, they are observing it. Mm-hmm. Shall show them here, you have to say, now show them here. Children, so and I say, the bigger church of Pentecost auditoriums are alcohol, more instruments, papa. Oh, shall we one day out to say, I'm a console who cry, you understand? I'm a crap or more observing them, and today I want to mean within the 4 weeks. I need to know you go through such an embarrassing moment to see. I saw now, it has to be hot. Now, it's how in your mind, and then you have to be facing leaders like this. I mean, it's not a good thing. I mean, yeah, you nearby, you need for us to be still going back and forth with some of these things. So, almost no money. Yes. That's it.
Bobo
the other day.
I'm Fuega.
To me, I don't know, but I feel like there's nothing like civilization when it comes to tradition. Like so,
I mean, you know how they dance Bobo, right?
Yeah, yes.
You still have to go like this and go like this. But that is close to the friend is saying twerking. But the moment you do like this and it's shake.
Twerking, Bobo no dey. What like waist, but twerking has to do with the ass, flipping like
up and down
like this.
Just moving the waist.
No, but when you also Bobo now, also in Pacho, also Bobo now to Omrea. Or to 90 minutes stable.
Skills.
Bobo see. No, not standing here with Bobo.
Oh, no, Bobo here. They're going to nothing to
The truth of the matter is that every traditional dance they have an interpretation, and those who have studied traditional dance are not so utu 9 crown out to the wrong they can't tell.
Yeah.
In fact,
I hear in Ashanti when you are dancing at the Wakra, some of your moves can be offensive. Yeah.
Can be, yes. Kasa. Anybody who do that. In fact, the other day I took Romina to Kumasi, and we had to, as part of our activities there, we had to let her go and learn the Adwa dance. And you could do that was even the first time I say may education be from Guyana or Chen. They say, Obu be penny for a bar, na and assign for bush and girls no more shom no more sasana. Omudi can't go to
much at
Omudi can't go to be say answer.
Amasa.
That's not meant to say. Oh, the can't go to obey and knock around that as keep permission.
So,
almost up a sauce. Answer no money now, yeah, two now, after waiting me you skills.
I see.
Be auntie.
It's one yes, I not started sacred offense.
And check
me can be
okay with. And after that step, so there's a dance you have to even dance before you make another move. So it's not like you're born and of course, if you don't understand it, asana your fair. Now say you're smart in learning, and you can be also be doing it without it. So tears, asana say, and I say, but almost tears and they understand it. In fact, when they are even going off the lane, come say really, we have to come back. So for me, I think say if they are young girls, we work in the name of dancing bobo. Bobo is a traditional dance.
Spiritual dance.
Yes, spiritual. I'm not here for a better come back with it.
Oh, I see.
I think
so you agree with Nana?
I agree with Nana. It was a good thing. Say, in fact, at that place in the crap, no better kiss our actions. Tama omonia bomb wants to say, Charlie, you see, I'm more ya. Because don't do na say ya and take actions. We say, I won't say, and then the one can we say, oh, we don't cry for cyber on an anymore. No, so it was a good action from me.
Okay, Chamo, I'm sure you can continue from there.
Yeah, I think then go for no more remix. We are twerking bobo.
Twerking bobo. Okay.
Indeed, Nana or they are a bit fun. The sad part of it is the kind of society that we have and how are we exposed to what is going on all over the world. Some of these things will happen. The best way to prevent it or minimize it, and say, want to crop for no money, they should know more about the dance so that they don't go off. If they don't know more, like Adwa example, anybody they just do it for fun. So if there's a skill,
Adwa about could be obey say no, they say yes. So yes, I patch say maybe owning now, and then it's only no could not be so crazy, no crazy, gain.
And only say who we are or he be or bet you did you will pay things to for that person to pacify the ghost. Say what defile or because who need authority to do that thing. And there are things that the blame living to be manana. I mean it's okay, so best stop you. But how much are they trying to impact tradition to their kids there? And no now, if Omo is so conscious to do that, even Omo more selective Omo to come and do the dance, no, a better consent. So this thing will not happen. And grab your more baby, and Omo for me Omo group, and Omo more yet twerking bobo. Omo besa with regardless of whatever implication, but in fact they don't even know. And yes, a good is our best stop you or not. In fact, at the point of our son educate you or more, but
it's not a mom. He only said
and only the answer will be on better quiet baby be accepted because we know a more subjective. Now we and MP twerking bobo. You better kunyana na bia or admire. And there no one solve the problem. No, you just pushed it to another person. Yes. And it's a good say babies are especially the authorities, you know, just to make us aware that there are more to the dance that you do and our life than just shaking your buttocks anyhow. But was it obofu another mutus into the wapamo or mukeka also the problem. And with the
Pentecost and the Ghana traditional authorities.
It's disappointing that BBC will come from Pentecost Church. I mean, you hardly see them doing some of these things. You know, what I would say, they said the branch no Omokoyes, and I think the Pentecost authorities should deal with them. They should not let it go. And yes, be influencing others, and it can escalate and nothing good will come out of it. So they should just obey and let's live our life.
Okay, thank you. Well said. Kojo King, let me listen to you on the two accounts.
Okay, I'll touch first on the church. You see, these days the church is turning into something else, and we need to put things at the right place. I remember I come from Achim. When we have the Ohun festival, we ban pounding of fufu for 1 month.
Really?
Yes. There was a man.
In the Siakwa area, right?
Yes, Achim Kibi
pounding of fufu keke?
Yes.
Is it part of the ban on drumming?
Yes.
But it's
we don't make noise, and also we don't pound fufu for 1 month.
You know,
there was those days we don't have those technology. There was a man. He took this cocoa sack. Went into his room. He put the sack about 5 on the floor. He put the mortar on it and was pounding. And somebody went to choke him.
Oh!
And the way they both did him for only 1 month. You've been eating fufu for almost a year. Just 1 month.
Tell it also.
Man can't hold.
1 month and also.
1 month,
Hey, does.
So you see,
no, but food get it does. Man on drumming then.
and these are team people.
The man on drumming alone they say
about people that if they don't eat food, they say they haven't eaten. If they eat right, they eat and busy, they haven't eaten, and they have to follow the orders. And these are principles. You see, customs and traditions needs to be cherished. We need to value them. And so you are in a town. I know when you need a land to build your church, you consult these people, and they will tell you this land is okay for you to build. Now there are rules and regulations over there. So if they are saying just a month, don't use instrument, and even it's not about not using the instrument, but you control the volume. You don't make noise, so you can be using your microphone, but on a low, make sure you control the volume. And just a month, you can't do this. You see, these days when people go to church and you ask them how was church today, and they tell you church was great, meaning there was a lot of singing and dancing. And all these things, it's not how to serve God. It is just additions to help us. I remember though when I was growing up at Methodist in my hometown, we just had only conga, no microphones, and we had good service until you hear there's drums, then keyboard. Then the moment you know that there's keyboard, even playing the conga, you don't feel it anymore. So these are all psychological effects. It helps the service.
Because that one there, it's growth and development.
Exactly.
As much as we're playing conga then, I'm not sure you would want to play conga today.
The emphasis,
wait to look at the number of say ICGC, Power, Royal House, and those people. Can you go and play conga?
The emphasis I'm making is that these are all additions. When it wasn't there, we were okay with what existed. Now we have graduated. So what I'm trying to say, it is not gone at days we used to do a cappella, no instrument, and we had service. So the focus is we shouldn't shift from serving God with our voice to now placing more value on instruments. So you will be in the church, and when the light goes off, everything shuts down. The people even leading the worship, everybody, the atmosphere changes because there's light-ups.
Yeah.
But we still have our voice to worship. So how can't you go just for 1 month without instruments? That we use our voices to praise God, sing for just a month. There was a musician that wrote a song. He says, when the music fades and all is stripped away, then I come to you, longing just to bring you a worship that is not full of any instrument, with you and my God. And they should know that it is also in the Bible that we should respect authorities.
Yeah.
Let me read.
Okay.
Permit me to read.
You want to quote?
Yes. That's Romans chapter 13.
Preach.
Verse 1 to 7.
Preach.
It says, everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist has been established by God. And so all these presidencies and everything, according to the Bible. Consequently, he who rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and those who do so will bring judgment upon themselves. For rulers hold no terror for those who do right, but for those who do wrong. Do you want to be free from fear of the one in authority? Then do what is right, and he will commend you. For he is God's servant to do you good. But if you do wrong, so when you read to the 7, it even talk about paying of taxes and all that. So these are governing authorities on the land.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have any issues with them, you have to obey. And it is common wisdom. It is common wisdom that move away from this. God doesn't care about this, your keyboard and organ, which even you are not even willing to pay the players. You don't pay. You come and tell us when they play and they take money, they are Satan company. So it's wisdom. It's wisdom, pure wisdom. I think the church and the leaders, they didn't apply wisdom here. And also, I'm proud of Nana Togbe. I'm proud of Togbe for doing that. You see, we say culture is dynamic etc. But customs and tradition needs to be valued. And in our days, our children don't value that. You can even teach them, but they don't value it. Because what they are facing with technology and the influence on social media and stuff, it makes it even difficult to follow their custom. They see it as colo. So they will always try to do things that will please them. I know this, but they have groups. So that is where they learn how to do this. But definitely people will want to improvise and add certain things that are unnecessary. Like the women who are flexible, now seeing people twerking on online, and the dance, the bobo is similar to that. So they want to infuse that. And when they do that, you see men will applaud. Men will applaud. Exactly. So no, Nana. Where Nana is? You see, so
Nana is spiritual.
Exactly. So men will applaud, and they will now accept that. Oh, Charlie, what we did is good. Oh. So gradually, the main thing will be fading off, and that will be replacing it, and it wouldn't be anything better for the culture. So I'm proud of Togbe for stepping on his grounds to come there and stop them, because Togbe has been experiencing Bobo for how many years? He knows the moves. He knows how it is done. So if you come and do something that at the end of the day it will bring shame to Togbe and to the boss, Togbe will not allow that. So it is a good call for the rest of the ladies who are into these Bobo groups to learn the right thing and not be infiltrate the Bobo
traditions.
Yes,
I see. Well, so to Togbe and to the Church of Pentecost, if you have any message for them, feel free under the comment section. Be part of those who are also giving us their opinions. You are part of the show. We do this show with you, so be part of it. Let's read from you, and in any way that you would want us to get your message, please send it to us. Maybe you want to do so via WhatsApp number on the screen. It is allowed. If you also want to use the YouTube platform, you can also send your message to us, and everything else will be taken as such. Now, Sister Fia has also been in the news ever since the weekend ended. She has been in the news for staging a concert in Tamale. That's a Queen Solomon concert, and the fact that some, should I say, things did not go as she expected, recording low attendance, industry discussion here and there, and I want to pick the views of my people. Earlier, a video shared on Sammy Flex TV where I did an editorial on this particular one has shed some light on it already. But then I want to read Sister Fia's latest note on what is happening before we even go ahead to discuss this. She wrote, "Tamale has showed me love, and I am really grateful to be here, interact with my fan base, and get to explore more of their culture. I've seen so many publications about the concert last night, but tennis, it was a beautiful event. Disregard what you've seen on blogs. We had a few technical hitches, which was beyond my solution. And I see people saying it is because I didn't put Fancy or Macasio on. That's such a 1,630 mentality if you want to propel higher as creatives. Sometimes we don't have to allow such negative thought stick in. I was actually informed by my management few minutes before going on stage that Fancy Gadam wants to actually pull a surprise on me. Me and him are cool, same as Macasio management. Can't give more info on our initial agreement. My love for Arnold Mashoud still remains, and even much higher. I'm personally giving him a treat at any spa he wants, himself and the family." So if you watched my earlier video where I talked about the fact that the numbers recorded for the concert was abysmally low, and the fact that those who were there did not buy the tickets to go see the concert, the bloggers who were even there, who were flown out of town to Tamale to record or to publicize the event, we did not even see any video from some of them. So this video was captured as of 1 a.m. The show was on Saturday. So as of 1 a.m. on Sunday, 1:48 a.m., this was how the place looked like. And this time is supposed to be the peak time. If you are playing a show, this is supposed to be a peak time. But according to our cameras, thanks to some of our reporters who were there, this is also 1 a.m. and the place looked like this. We've seen concert in Tamale, and we know how it looks like. Unfortunately for Sister Fia's concert, which was sponsored by Darling Lemon, this was how it panned out. And I'm asking, what are some of the lessons we can learn from this? What are some of the lessons we can pick from this? Kojo, you can start this one for me. I've done some few investigations, interrogations, and I've come up with some happenings. And I don't know what you have also heard and what you want to say about this.
Wow.
Charlie, yeah, this is 1 a.m. day about.
Maybe the people have left. Oh.
He said maybe. So.
Maybe people have left.
So yeah,
maybe this one there's no maybe in it. If people had left, we would have seen them before leaving.
Okay, before pictures.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one.
See, Charlie,
I think some of these artists are not paying attention to some of the good discussions that we have on most of the platforms. I think this issue, if you are somebody who follows this music industry, you know of it. We've sat here on another platform to discuss how the northern terrain works. And until the rotten tooth is plucked out, the mouth must always chew with caution. So until we have broken that monopoly between Fancy Gadam and Makasio, any artist going there should tread cautiously.
How do you break the monopoly?
Exactly. So until
Is that the
somebody has done it and done it successfully, that you can pinpoint that, oh, as soon as see echo, yeah. So why can't I do it? Until that thing happens, as we speak, the last time we spoke about it, even we called on Shatta, Wale, we called on Sir Stonewboy and the others to try it without them, and let's see if it will be possible. And none has tried now. And I don't think, Sister Fia, you are in that league, talking of the Shattas, the Sacks, and the Stoneboys, when it comes with fan basing. So you can't just go there without doing or having this information in hand. Then just go to try. So let's say it is a good try with the numbers that she got, because I don't think she was expecting anything better than this. For going the two. Temo, you want to say something? For going the two. Because that is the only key now. If you are an artist and you really want to.
And these boys have said this time and again, they've never hidden it that you can't. Like,
of course, they've
mentioned that, like, you can't. Don't try it.
Don't try it. It's like the wrestling. Say, don't try this at home. Don't try this. So these are people who are very loyal to their stars. Naturally, they are very loyal, and the way they have segmented their settings, they have elders who speak, and the people follows. The last time Fadlan was on base 1, he said yes. Even what I asked, how they are supporting, the chiefs are supporting them, because I know they have money, and he said now what they support is, if you have an event, you go to them, and it's like they will open to the people that go and patronize so and so artists, even them who are riding the north, their own fans, but a chief needs to bless you. So if you are going there, yes, you need to go to the chief. But as we speak now, you can't do without this book. So the smartest way is either put them on bill or you partner with them. And they will speak to their fans and they will get their numbers. Even when musicians who are well established, world brands, when they come into Ghana, they don't host shows without putting some of our local arts here. So it's a common practice. Anywhere you go, you need to have somebody who is right there, so that it will make your work easier. So I think Sister Fia didn't do her due diligence well with the information available at hand. According to her, she's received several messages years past that his music is doing well over there. So she's bent on hosting a show there, and this is the time that it happened. But what about the other information? It's business. So if you're a business person and you don't want to make losses, flying people out there, bloggers, and even renting the place, it is cost. So if really you want money and there's a certain artist that when you put on, it will bring you the returns. Which business person will ignore this? You have to go to the extreme. I heard of Grapevine that Fancy quoted a certain amount, which I think it is not too much if really they needed business. And because maybe they couldn't afford, they ignored. And this thing happened. And this thing can cost you a lot as an artist.
Meanwhile, if I read the details of the poster well, it means that she is going to do it more or less like a tour. So this was the Tamale edition, Solomon Tamale edition. So it could be that there will be a Takrady edition, a Cape Coast or Koforidua edition.
Yes, no doubt that your music is not appreciated. I think Sister Fia now people appreciate her music everywhere.
Yeah.
But it is one thing people appreciating your music, and another thing when you stage a show, they show you now. So you need to be very, very careful with that. And the reaction that 1630 mentality. What is 1630 mentality? This is 21st century mentality. It is not 1630. Nobody has broken that deadlock. Yes, you can host a show there. It is their terrain, and they have made sure that they've really worked hard to defend their turf. It is their fans. Let Fadland host a show tomorrow there. It will be full.
So
let Fancy or Macasio do same. It will be full. So why are you not getting it? Any of the shows that even when the Shatta, you hear Shatta or others going there, they put them on bill. Samini, I think, even Samini at a point we heard he had a flop show there. How much more Sister Fia? So if you don't tell us it is 1630 mentality, thinking that those people who are saying you should have involved them, they don't know what's up or they are thinking backward. No. If you have a way to break it, then we will say you are the Yasantua who went to the north to defy all us by signaling Fancy Garden and Macasio and failed the show.
Okay, Chamo, continue from there for me.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in the kind of write-up that Sister Fia did. That's not cool. I mean, we don't change a winning strategy unless you have a superior one. So if you are going in to do a show that clearly we know how it works. I mean, some people have done it not once, many times. Sakode, Shatawale, Sammy, Stonewboy, they have all gone there before, and we know how they did it. So if you are going to do the same kind of thing, I mean, you have to follow their strategy, or unless you have a superior one. So if what you went in didn't work and people are telling you that no, you didn't do the right thing, then you don't have to, in a way, trying to jab them that they are having 1860 mentality. 1630 or the come on. What is that? Yeah.
1630.
Come on, what is that? Maybe this even 1630 people will not change their winning team or winning strategy. They will not just change it like that.
When they know.
When they know that this is what is working in this particular area, they would. And then the onu momuna ebia 1630 mentality no. Akwa man. Well, they use side no. And I think omo kra na nko who said that we dey bury and this is telling me clearly she's not learning anything from what is happening or what has happened. Was be from Anka on so I will edge on anything they should learn from it. I mean, that's what we call experience, and experience is expensive. Yeah. Now you know what doesn't work, so you don't repeat it. But if you try to defend it, you will go and repeat it. And if you repeat it, then you get a name. Queen Solomon may change to another name that I can't mention. So she should be careful how she defends something like
that. I know what Chamo wants to say.
So she should be careful how she defends what happened. I mean, this is not a
Chamo wants to say Queen Flop, but I don't let her say that.
This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. So she should. Nobody is happy about this. I mean, we've been preaching that they should stage their own shows and make more money.
Of course.
Yes. But the truth is that it's not easy as we say it, and you should put in more work and go with the right people to make it work. So if you get that thing wrong, then you are going to suffer. You even lose money.
Exactly.
Not that, not that you.
Because I know they flew some bloggers there. And
yes.
The work that they were supposed to do, as a staff, I don't see them doing it.
Not at all.
I did not see them because I'm sure they couldn't.
They will allow you to post.
Now I didn't have a posting.
Because Zion Felix was there. I've monitored all his platforms. Not even a single post from the concert. Meanwhile, the arrival, this one coming, they recorded all of them.
Yes. So this is bad, and they should just learn from it. That's my point. If they learn from it, the next one will be successful, or they can do better instead of this thing and like running at a loss like this.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, Intim Dodo Solomon Chamo. Yes, Nana.
Stefia is a very beautiful artist. Very, very talented. It's just unfortunate that Queen Solomon didn't meet King Solomon for them to party in Tamale. It's
for them to bam bam.
Yeah. It's very, very unfortunate. I want to agree with Koyokin and Intim Dodo about the factors or the things that they didn't consider in pulling numbers at the stadium. I think that it's about time we speak some truth to some of our artists. There's a difference between artists who has fan base and artists who people have accepted your songs.
Your songs or your craft.
Enjoying your song. Like music lovers hopping onto your beautiful songs. For me, I don't. Sister Fia doesn't have enough fan base like that.
But in her post, she wrote about a fan base or meeting my fan base.
You see, there's most of them have that misconception about when we say these are my fans. Some of them take people who just love their songs, individual hit songs, to be their fans, and that is what.
But they are their fans.
It is deceiving. To me. If you say somebody is your fan, you see when Fancy Garden moves to Accra and he's playing a show at Buko, people come in buses, like a political campaign ground.
Some of them even come from.
They come in
the
buses. Buses. I've seen Fancy Garden at Buko Marina. There were buses, motorbikes packed
coming to see him
in Accra. No, I'm not talking about Tamale. In Accra. So if Fancy Garden is talking to you on your platform and you say, okay, let me speak to my fan base, let me speak to my fans. He's not just talking to music lovers that loves his song. If Makasio is talking to people and he's also, if Shatta is talking to fans and he directs a certain message to them, he's not just talking to music. We are all music lovers. Always I've been arguing that, you see, when we go to the SM Empire, you get people there that love Sarkodie, certain Sarkodie songs. They are very crazy about certain Sarkodie songs. They are crazy about Lumber song. That same people are crazy about Stonewboy songs. They are there. But there are certain things that they will do for Shatta Wale that will make you feel like, yes, Charlie, these are core loyal fans of Shatta Wale.
And they won't do it for just anybody.
They won't do it for just anybody. That's the
Though they'll be enjoying songs from all these
people. So for you to go to Tamale, like I don't know if I can call it an Anfield or
Anfield is which team?
Liverpool.
Say Liverpool team is solid.
Anfield for you to go to Anfield and
Liverpool.
You think you can just go
and fan Stamford Bridge. Anfield, yeah.
I think that you can just go and it's not easy. So for me, I think my message to Sister Fia and his team is that, sometimes they shouldn't let that fan talk carry them away. They need to go to their grounds and do what is
right.
Like what they have to do, all the channels that they have to go through to pull numbers. They have to go all out. They shouldn't be relaxed by such talks. Like I don't be there sometimes meeting even politicians. Me or to surround them catch hey Charlie grassroots for omodo na or to one more yes you better abandon kunkran. So I think it's unfortunate, but they can, you know, like Jomo said, they can build on this. It's an experience. They should just build on it. They shouldn't let it break them totally or discourage them from the thought that they should accept it. But with the writer, I mean, it shouldn't have come at all.
What she wrote,
it shouldn't have come at all.
Why do you think so? She wants to put out the right information according to her.
Which one is the right information?
That is, you have, the information from her perspective.
No,
give us pictures and videos.
In your own, that's what I was saying. In your own post, you couldn't even attach a picture to tell us that this is the numbers. Real picture. So forget about what so and so blogger is posting. You couldn't do that. There was no attached video. There was no attached picture to the post.
I like this point.
And you even admitted, and you are talking about
technical.
That's why they didn't come.
Just got to do with
attendance.
Fancy Garden surprising you on stage. I mean, it doesn't connect. And Fancy by your call that 20. I will be far Michael send a sound in your judgment. When we came after the day, we were talking about an artist appearing on stage and complaining about sound. Nobody talked about crowd. So don't remember, yes, I'll be confused. It's needless. They shouldn't have touched on that post at all.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Beautiful analysis there, and maybe I can also put in this. As Sammy Flex the Pundit. Sammy Flex the Pundit. I want to put in this. Sometimes we want you guys to do it, but it's not all the time that you can do it with your strength. In every region, there is one organ there. This could be Sister Fia's Queen Solomon concert. But every region, look for that organ, tie it around him or her, and that is all. Sister Fia's Queen Solomon concert with Fancy Garden, or hosted by Fancy Garden. Sister Fia's Queen Solomon concert hosted by Kofi Kinata in Takrady. Like it's the moment they hear that name, Takrady for instance, let him attach Kofi Kinata, hosted by Kofi Kinata. Bam! I don't even know if Kofi would want to sell
his business for
this.
You know why sometimes they don't even make efforts to do it. It is the credits. They want to take the 100% credit to themselves.
You can't.
The business side.
No, you can't. But hosted by the, I think it's one of the common terms used in showbiz. Sister Fia's Queen Solomon concert hosted by Fancy Garden. Hosted by, he's the host. You are the one going to his hometown, so he is hosting you.
Of course. They are just deceiving themselves. Even does he have PR? Afia.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a manager. His manager doubles as a PR as well. Bossukule.
So he wrote this or Afia himself?
And I don't know.
So if you are a serious team and you have
check
PR.
No, he has not.
You have PR. They will script it. Not the artist will come and pour her emotions. So you see, why are they killing
themselves? There are
themselves?
photos and videos out.
You are not.
You want to come and
you are not business inclined, but you want to post for the world to see that you are business inclined.
Let Sammy Flex, the host, come back. And let's continue with the discussion. Thank you so much, Kojo King. Thank you, Tim Dodi Solomon. Thank you, Nana Reagan. And thank you for watching. At this stage, we would also want to check what you have written, what you've added to the discussion. Remember, this is called Showbiz Daily. We do this every weekday here on Sammy Flex TV. If you want to follow it well, please subscribe to the channel and make sure if you know of anybody who is also a showbiz person, share the links with him or her, and let's do it as always. We have been doing it. Now to story number 3 for the day. It's about Kendrick Lamar. I want to believe at the time that we will come into the studio, he will be preparing to fly out, or maybe he's gone already. He has stayed here for some 4 days, and it is no joke. These people don't travel like unnecessarily like that. So for him to come here, I want to believe he came here for a purpose. He came here for a purpose that might not be communicated clearly to you and I. So far, I've heard he came here for a documentary. I've heard he came here for the private album listening. That is his Big Steppers album, which is already out for those who want to listen to songs from Kendrick Lamar to enjoy. When he came for the album listening, we saw some of our top stars there. At least we saw Stonewboy, we saw Black Sherif. I think Ifia was also there, and it looks beautiful. I'm asking this question that, what does this mean to our music industry? Like a whole Kendrick Lamar, 14 times Grammy winner, about to release an album, and he comes to Ghana to do a private listening with Ghanaians, sponsored by Spotify. Like, what is happening beyond the people who were there, beyond Kendrick Lamar himself? What is happening? What is the world seeing? So in the video we have on our screen, that is Black Sherif, right? Yeah. So earlier was Black Sherif with Kendrick Lamar, and now on the screen now is Stonewboy with Kendrick Lamar. Like, they have the vibe, like this vibe. These are people, Joe Legba, are people who did there. And Kendrick, Charlie, he showed me something called simplicity. I don't know whether it is because he's in Ghana. He wouldn't live like that abroad. I know, I understand that he can't be a free guy like he was a free guy here. I'm not sure he can do that in America. For security reasons, he might not be like. But still, I know some of them when they come here. I know how hard it is to even get closer to them. I did not see that with Kendrick Lamar. When he came, like, he was the free guy. I saw him playing football at where we shooting our music. Okay, there you go. Like, this is him. That cement, box. Like, risky. So much risky. Yeah. Look at him, like, playing ball. Really? The boys were just passing him at all costs. Yeah, look at him.
He's not that.
No one doing him more. Someone doing him more, but still, you want to pass now.
Yeah, for sure.
And the documentary he came to work, I'm sure these are some of the shots. I see camera guys, pro camera guys holding cameras, getting.
Where is God the one?
He should be one of the players.
You think it is easy to get the shot?
Oh, you can be there way more day. When you do one only manager kasa.
So Chamo, let me start this with you. Yeah. What is really happening? He came to do this in Ghana, sponsored by Spotify.
Yes.
Spotify doesn't have a shop here in Ghana yet.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't have.
But they have representatives.
They have representatives here. Yes. What are they looking for? Meeting our guys, and what does it mean to them? So I want us to look at it from two angles. What does it mean to our industry, meeting our guys, and our guys meeting Kendrick? What does it mean to them?
Yeah. For the general thing, for them, I think it's simple. It's a way of introducing themselves to the new market that they think they can tap in. I mean, Spotify and other platforms, they have slacked small for Boomplay to take charge of African market. So I think they are now they know that the way Boomplay is taking it, they have to come hard and also take their share. African streaming platforms for Africa, I think, is a new market for them that they want to also tap in. We love music, but the kind of music that we love, it's not their kind. We have our own music, and one or two of them at some point penetrate. But this time around, like, they want to bring it to us. Like, this is us. I think we will love it. And since we have now new generations, new tastes, we are exposed to them already in terms of movies and other stuff. So this is a good way for them to come in and have their share of the market. Yes. Now is what it means for us now is to also study them, the way they do their stuff, and how we can also mingle with them and take it to them wherever they are the same way. So for them, it's simple. They are introducing themselves to our people. They are trying to also take a bite of the market that Boomplay. I mean, this time around, Boomplay, they are way ahead of other streaming platforms in Africa. Yes, and so Spotify, they are doing a good job. I like the way this guy came in and how it's so easy for him to mingle and do stuff. And then the documentary too, at least there's a camera guy following him wherever he goes. Yes, and they are taking pictures, videos and stuff. they will come out with a nice documentary that will also make money for them.
You go and watch.
Yes, you go and watch and pay. Like if you hear Kendrick Lamar, a lifestyle in Africa, playing football, eating, listening to music with even other African.
I heard he went to the skating. They have some skating club.
Yes,
he was also there.
Yes, so they are now. Our people should just learn from them in terms of business, like coming out with documentaries of your songs, albums, and all that. This is the way to go. I mean, this is the new way, and this is part of the business going on as a musician. You don't just, our people, most of them depend on getting a show to play and all that, getting gigs, and then getting a hit song. Yes, getting a hit song and being on all the big platforms to make their money, and then get a little bit from the streaming, and they are okay. Now, doing videos, not just for your songs, but a story about your songs, a story about you, how you even live your life. It's also money. And these people are telling us how to do it. Now, Kendrick is in Ghana and he's doing it with Ghanaians. You are a Ghanaian. You can also do it with Bokum people. You can do it with Ewe people. You can go to Kumasi, Tamale.
Go to some
just
place.
live there. Let somebody follow you with camera. Take them. Now you
recently, this newscaster at she's not a presenter at TV3, Belamundi. Belamundi went to the northern region, and footage that came from that place was so beautiful. She's sitting on horses with fancy gadam, and all those things are things you can
put together, put it
and
on
people will still watch.
People will watch. People will love it, and it will bring more intimacy between you and your fans. Your fans will know more. Like they now feel that they are part of your life, and this is good thing. So Kendrick Lamar and then the Spotify people, they are doing business. And what it means for us as Ghanaians and entertainers is that we should learn from it and also do same.
All right, thank you, Chamo. Could it be that it was Spotify's way of announcing their presence to us, but they did the business through Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yes.
Because when they came, remember they were even doing advertisement on trotros, vehicles and all.
Yes, it could be. Because when we talk about music in Africa, we know Nigeria is doing very bad. You can't take Ghana out. Ghana is also one of the go-to places when you talk about music. And I know that I think when they hosted the Memphis in May, we spoke with one of the organizers, I think Kofi Tonto or so, Kofi Bonto or the name like that, and he said that in the diaspora, the people, the blacks in the diaspora, when they talk about visiting Ghana, Africa, Ghana
comes to mind
first. And so many of them.
All right, so this is the trotro, aka commercial vehicles that had the big steppers and Spotify advertisement on. It was not just on one. They actually splashed town with them. And I know that even as they are gone, we will still be seeing these trotro vehicles running around town. The good thing is that these trotro vehicles will chop some money. It will not be free. It is not Sammy Flex tickets. This one they will chop money.
Yes, so he said yes, those people there, when Africa comes to mind, Ghana plays a significant role because of the rich history, Kwame Nkrumah and all the other beautiful slave trade and other stuff. And I think it attests to the fact that when they say Ghana is the gateway to Africa, it is somehow true, but we need to make sure that we hold on to that and make it more visible. And I think I need to commend the Nana government for the initiative that is Year of Return. Year of Return. It has played a significant role. It always shows that when the top they get involved in some of these things, it travels far. Because if we have an initiative coming from the government, anybody out there, when they hear it, they attach more prominence to it. And we could hear some of the tourism ambassadors also promoting that. Sarkodie on the BET platform also took the opportunity to invite people in here. And we saw how a lot of personalities came into Ghana 2 years ago, and last year because of COVID we couldn't host, and even we are hosting this year, expecting more people. And one thing is that the blacks in there, no matter what, they still know that this is where they belong to. So when they come here, that free spirit, that easiness, because you are walking in a land that you see people of the same color. No matter how excellent they are out there, still because of color, the whites look at a point, they look down upon them. So when Stevie Harvey,
in fact, yesterday I saw a video from New York where I heard some boy believed to be around 18 years in New York, in the name of racism, took a gun, drove to a supermarket and pay, just killed everybody inside.
Exactly. So in as much as the Kanye West, Steve Harvey, Kendrick Lamar, all of them are doing so well, so they experience a certain level of racism because of their color. So whenever they come to Africa, they feel at home. And Steve Harvey, on countless occasions, he says that he knows he belongs to Africa. When he came to Ghana, he was okay, he was at home. Everywhere he goes, he feels like, yes, this is where I belong to. So if we are going to capitalize on that, and I wasn't surprised how he lives, just because he feels that he's working with his people.
Okay, got to be wrapping up.
And on Spotify, I think it's the best way to also come and have an office in Ghana, because yes, Ghanaians are using the platform, and I don't know if it was their initiative or Lamar's initiative, but in either ways, now we've seen that you advertising your platform on Trotros and other, so you are doing activation. So the best thing is to do now is to have an office here, so that we can really liaise with you, and also most of our people get on board, so that your brand and also our musicians can also patronize your product. So it's a beautiful experience, but these are things that we need to now ask why all these people want to come. I think another top American act also posted to be coming to Ghana also. So all these people are
Chance the rapper came.
No, he's come already.
Yes, Chance the rapper came. Vince Mensa.
Vic Mensa. And also I think recently the one that is pregnant, the lady,
Rihanna,
also quoted Ghana in something.
Yeah, she said she's opening her beauty skin product.
Exactly.
And she said one of the countries that she'll be.
Exactly. So
Ghana,
the point is, we shouldn't just take it lightly. Why? The question is why all these people are choosing Ghana. So if we understand it, then the things that interest them, we can put much more energy so that it will attract other people from there.
Well, thank you. Nana Regan, take over. What you think they are looking for, and what we should also expect, or what we should gain from some of these collaborations.
Of course, we are looking to tap into our markets here. That's basically it. So it's a win for us and a win for them, depending on how we approach or accept whatever that they want to give to us. For me, when I see some of these things, the first thing that I get so excited about is the fact that it will create some sort of business competition in the industry where the smartest one will always have a good deal and the person can win big. Because if, for instance, if let's say Spotify should have a shop here in Ghana or an office here in Ghana, Boomplay is already here, and there are other ones that are coming, what it means is that if now there are exclusive album deals offers from Boomplay, Spotify will also look at the market and to say, okay, I also want to
give this offer.
So so it becomes a win for our acts. So I think we should start having commentaries and conversations that will encourage them to
come look at our direction,
of course, and then come and put their shop here so that our people can also win. So it's a good thing. I mean, Kendrick. Well, I don't know for a fact if they just use Kendrick to activate or announce their presence here. I don't know if that was part of Kendrick's visits to the country. I mean, with what we've seen, for me, it's a good thing. And I only hope that with those that we've seen in the video meeting Kendrick Lamar, it won't just end in Congress, but it will go a step further to lobby for other things.
Okay.
You mentioned about Rihanna also trying to. You see, there's one particular thing that it has always been on my heart, that as pundits or as broadcasters, we will try as much as possible, irrespective of the bad things happening in our industry and then in the country. Sometimes we also try and project the small good things we have, so that will attract people like this to come and do more good.
Okay.
Let's assume our leaders and other industry leaders are not good. They are not ready to do anything good for us. But the small little good things that we have, we can talk about it and it will attract people like the Rihannas and those people. Because if you Rihanna to come and open a cosmetic shop in Ghana, it will definitely create an employment for somebody.
That's true.
You understand? So, I mean, the conversation should start changing. We should speak more about things that will attract business people, the Spotify's and all of those corporate big brands, to also have a very good reason to say, okay, yes, we've heard about Ghana, so let's go and do this. They should have that feel like, okay, let's go and start some business in Ghana, and then it will be a win for everybody.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this. And once again, we want to say big ups to Team Kendrick Lamar for coming to Ghana or for choosing Ghana. There was a gentleman who was ready to give his car out to whoever would connect him to Kendrick Lamar. I'm not sure he got a chance to meet him, so he gets to keep his car. Kojo was sitting here talking, he couldn't give the car. You couldn't even take the car. They talk, it's nothing. Just connect him and take the car. You couldn't take the car. Now the guy is gone. And you are now coming to say what. Well, it's all okay. Now let's look at the very last story. And when we select our topic, we select them sometimes on two grounds. One for its entertainment value and sometimes for its business or serious nature. But this particular one, I'm too confused, not sure where to place it. It is between Shatta Wale and Shatta Michy. Okay, now she prefers to be called Michy and not Shatta Michy. She said when she was hosting United Showbiz on UTV that my fake pregnancy was a harmless prank that didn't take me to Ankafu. My fake pregnancy was a harmless prank that didn't take me to Ankafu. And let me give you a scenario, what Shatta Michy or Michy is actually saying. Remember, her ex-boyfriend Shatta Wale was taken to Ankafu for faking his death. Remember, right? Where he went there with a medical for also wielding a gun in the public space. Now Shatta Michy has said that her fake pregnancy prank did not take her to Ankafu. So the question I want to ask, or what I want to know from my panel members, is that when it comes to pranks deceiving the public, what degree is punishable and what degree is not punishable? Because Shatta Wale said he was shot dead, it was a prank. Later he came out to say it was a prank. He was arrested. Michy said she is pregnant. It came out to be a prank. She was not arrested. That's why I'm sure she's saying that her prank did not take her to Ankafu. Now, there's a story and a video supporting this before my panel members start talking. And the story published on Ghana web says, actress Shatta Michy has explained why she posted her pregnant pictures on social media. I was feeling mischievous over my birthday. When you guys get me, you deal with me very well. So I was like, let me play with you or just a little bit. She added, the main lesson from that, for others, especially young ladies and men, was to not believe everything on social media, including comparing your life to people you watch on social media. If I could fake that, everybody could fake their lives, she said. Michy, who was a sitting host on UTV's United Showbiz program, indicated that the picture was a harmless prank that did not take me to Ankrafo. We thank God for that. Let's watch the video where Michy was seen saying that on UTV. Then I'll ask my people whether when it comes to pranks, when it comes to public deception, whether there are degrees. Why Shatta Michy will be arrested and why Shatta Wale will be arrested and Shatta Michy will be on TV feeling free with no arrest. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Now ubano wine. And I say na wonye me. Now ubano wine. And I say na wonye me.
Me pregnancy not
Where you at to change?
Yeah, you're removable, adjustable pregnancy.
Oh, so what was the and I'm not allowed to ask.
Oh yes, you are. I'm the host, but you are allowed to ask.
What was the
about
motive?
That. Like I said at the end of the revelation video, said don't believe everything you see on social media. I was feeling mischievous over my birthday. Yeah, you guys deal with me very well. I was like, let me just play with y'all a little bit. A harmless prank that didn't take me to Ankrafo. We thank God for that. So this was just, let's say, this was, let's say, a survey. Yes. An enjoyable survey. Yeah. And I think people have learned their lessons. My main the main lesson from that for others, especially young ladies and men, was to not believe everything on social media, including comparing your lives to people you watch on social media. If I could fake that, anybody can fake their life. Bloggers lie, they fake. Celebrities lie, everybody lies. Just stay focused on your journey. Watch it as entertainment, but ensure say, hey, wow, I wish I could be. They're probably having more issues in life than you.
One thing about Nkrofo more social media, they say, every time I don't maintain you maybe I say. Me say me who Michy pen me so I didn't tell me who so she was at my party. All of a sudden one young so immediately you see something on social media, you have to add one.
All right, so at what point is a prank arrestable and at what point is a prank a free thing? Chamo, you have done sociology and things. Yeah. I'm sure you can take us through this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from what she's saying, the other, my is there's more to it than what
my she
say or say na the birthday of Phyllis how I am mischievous now, I am pregnant, no, or they can't so much ruby. Nah, yeah. They
can't match no, be strong and be straight.
Yeah.
Or they can't match wine.
But it was a message to somebody. It is on no can message, and no can crack intend for or say or they say or more social media say don't believe everything you see. I mean, some of us who are so boy because there are so many factors over consider to another Obeka say no crying no. One thing is Ghanaians and Kasan Ubienwa or you're pregnant or dinner future. Believe something, believe will be a woman. In this Obian to say Michy not what the pregnancy picture babble obviously. We are Ghanaian, that's a hard to know my you see say no, it's not true. So what to say what one or day but then you think about it say hey it could be true. But Obian to say what
but in Ghana oftentimes those who show their bellies do that
after giving birth. Yeah. Yes. And no that's it. Omunyina because omo believe will be woman. Say one way now my mom for any fish I cry a bit me deformed then other omo some ridiculous spiritual beliefs bia omo emfanyesa nti no crab mo say no cre. Yes, and then the other side they say on now and I confess say that was her motive say don't see anything you believe on social media. Yes. But so at what point I am believe what we see on social media. I think the best way to say it is to tell people to be critical thinkers, to examine things, not just take it on the face value. Because if you also say about social media, then you true. But the way I all creating impression, I say the oben be a engine. No, that's not a good impression to create because you want to say you true. I bet me a boy will be. In the catcher amount was a critical thinkers or who be here. They shouldn't just accept it. They should examine ask questions, get answers. But almost when him say okay A+, a program no be who say oboa. And the nipa no who say onyem no obusa say onyem da be wako program bi na nsen ma me nkɔ hwehwɛ wan a onzo be ebekwa ko say na say no A+ program na so into oboa. Even now when you I start to busa questions, it will lead you to there. And not so no, me I won't take it the way or no person taking on. And then the job I ever say it didn't take me to anchor phone. And me didn't know because it was a message for somebody. But maybe or no one person can say they can. I was trying to say if sa takra lady now obey fake pregnancy no for anchor for now but I'm not getting that answer. So say me I wanted
but she was arrested.
Yes, I wanted to push it there. Kidnapping near there. So I wanted to push it there and say no won't me fanko ka say e bia Shatta fake ni definitely ne ko anchor for ntina auto job. But I couldn't get answer from there. So the only answer now I have is say okay, Shatta a fake death, no anchor or no a fake pregnancy and fananko. And all come and it's like or to job on my Shatta.
I feel na Martin Chemo person.
Yes.
It's at the day no press on to job say pranks here in Polo Baku.
Baku ya
any Baku yes any.
Baku ko any dey no asem to no me dem here.
Hey, Michy. What to blows? And
I say okay, I na feel there. Shatta friend na because me who say na fancy bin so ka say Michy wa na dey Michy that time now boy I say I pregnant.
Oh, even something happened when the news was really in circulation. Michy na betro say hey, when she posted that she was pregnant, ne ex-V, they say kokonum poison po. And Shatta Wale is metro. You don't have any ex. I'm your Z.
When you now cry, air pointed to the fact that the message was for somebody. And background I know also TSF and also reply. And I almost fancy I won't know. Me who fancy be a normal say later who say you faking. Not in the matter I have to do could because I be yes Michy as I call or before from name Shatta. That's how deep the whole thing goes. There are some people they still wish to say Shatta and Michy will come back together. And some of these things can make that thing happen. Baby say baby to me and then I make a message, you know, Michy will do they command because it's a way to find something to engage with the other person. Or a baby say a way to engage with Shatta. Because
not long ago to you see Shatta voice means a TikTok
video. And you know Michy any Shatta ne kasa.
And Ogusu trimmer Shatta now.
Oh, they are there obviously.
Sir.
Yes. They are there.
You are so sure about that?
Yeah, I'm so positive.
So Michy Gusu feel Shatta into
yes.
So she's doing things just to get his attention.
Yes. For Shatta to also respond. And you know now how are Shatta to be responding to? And
does it Michy air
oh yes. I know there. Or bet me a deny, but a name man all in the chair. Yeah. So, no option.
Don't listen to what they see.
Just watch the action. and the kind of person I'm meeting is so pay. Maybe or be person or be any partner or be wiring on the other. Or more also. If you be using Shatta Wale as the standard now because or no one anywhere, how many people any bit me and your mom to say Shatta Wale ye free at this time be on purpose on Beware Michy. It's like 1 out of million. You are not likely to get one. And it's a when you're back if you think you still have chance, you push. And the Michy pushy. Yeah, who say why interview Abeka say so episode dating now $5 million.
Yeah. What kind
that ridiculous amount to be just to point to you say where now or one of the standard that she had on the phone. and it will make it difficult for her to get the openness so reality. And you say be an hon you say be a by reality bet shall say unless obe or no akran so obe so dey too na or any nipa no obe di kan busa say on Shatta Wale standard 80%. Who qualify we are no busa say who is cat say Shatta Wale ana ho enti no obeye enu na wie na odi benya bi na sa be ma no I bet you ye nko check no aware and I say no obi enti it's either obego for Shatta Wale or she will be a second wife to somebody.
Very well said, very well explained in Team Do the Solomon. Kojo, come through Shatta Michy pranks walks free, Shatta Wale pranks got arrested. What do you say?
I think there are differences in that. There are differences in the two. Yeah, prank they say just a joke, a practical joke. You can just people are pranking every now and then. And even making money on YouTube. Yeah. And so prank is a prank. And I love the message behind it. Shatta Wale's case is absolutely different. From how it started, the threat and other stuff and what the action he took and showing that he's dead. That was totally different from it's a prank. But it shows that people are dumb. And social media, people are very dumb on social media, and it's a worry. It's a worry for a nation like that. If you and we know most of the youth are on social media. Yeah. So if you have such youth on social media and they can't understand certain things like this, they can't reasonably act on certain things, and it's a worry as a nation. On 9th March. Shatta Michy posted this picture at A+'s 9th March, and just April. Look at the baby bump, the size. How can somebody get pregnant? The size of the baby bump is around like somebody who's in a 6th or 7th month, and just March.
What if someone didn't see these photos? The A+.
So you don't follow Shatta Michy. If you don't follow Shatta Michy,
it could be that someone, because the extent the pregnancy photos went, these photos did not go as such.
Okay, so maybe you don't follow Shatta Michy at all. So whatever you see around social media, you just accept it and you follow. That is fine, because there are people who follow her. Who also bought into this news to the extent that even some presenters on platform seriously discussed it.
Really?
Yes. On some of the entertainment platforms.
Yeah, but sometimes they try to be mischievous.
Whether you are being mischievous or what.
Just as you
people are listening and will accept it.
Yes, of course.
So if like me, if that topic comes on a platform that I'll just move straight that this is somebody I saw at A+'s wedding, a birthday party with a flat tummy. So there's no, and not even long ago, just almost about 2 months ago, the lady was actively going on top promoting movie with Yvonne Nelson and co. So how can such a person be pregnant? Straightforward, when you see maybe it was Majesty's previous photo. That is how you have to think if you are really following things. But I love the message that don't follow everything that you see on social media. And I think the people who believed it, I don't know how they felt when they realized it was fake. And for us to believe that she really wants to embark on that, I don't think she should leave it there. He should keep on. Maybe now these secondary schools are open for people to come, these celebrities to come in and act as ambassadors and stuff. She can take it as a campaign and go ahead, visit the secondary schools and communities for people to understand how this social media thing is. You have always been advocating for that. Because if the school cannot get it into their curriculum, I think celebrities like her, who have come to understand that some certain things that you see on social media are not how it looks like. So when he goes there and share her personal experience with them, because Shatta has done it before.
Yeah.
Shatta played a show in, I think, USA, and nobody talk about it. And he came and faked a news that he has been slapped by police, US police or that. Oh, within 15 minutes, brah, everywhere. Then he came back with a video that, look at you. I came to play, should nobody talk about it. Now, I just did this thing and everybody is carrying it. So, it is something that we need to push. But I understand that people, the level of thinking that some of our youth have on social media is terrible. To just
below
jump,
average.
It is below average. They are just there to waste time, to waste data, and waste their time without even using it profitably, and not even being careful and observant and vigilant that anything tomorrow another person will do the same thing and it will win. It will get them. They will be trapped to believe whatsoever. Even some of these products that these celebrities are selling and influencing, some of them clearly tells you that this person I know maybe has been having this flat tummy years back, and the person comes like, oh, you see my flat tummy, this is
powered by
and people believe it, and they'll go and buy, and it wouldn't work. And they will now come and
do you know what I heard is funny? When you have bought flat tummy, they tell you to still put on waist trainer.
You see, so it tells us that our people need a lot of education and awakening on some of this, because if they could fall for this was the least of it, the dumbest of it. Michy that was walking in our face right now not long ago says she's pregnant, and you believe it. It's trending everywhere.
I see.
Well, also that shit, it was for Shatta, but I don't agree with Chemo when he says Michy
is interested in Shatta.
It's Shatta who is rather interested in Michy.
Oh, okay.
No, if you want to, you see, when you look at the two of them, the one that misses the other most is Shatta Wale. Michy looks more like she has moved on from her actions.
Deception.
More than, if even it is inward, she has managed and handled it very well.
But Shatta has not.
Shatta
who took a girl was kissing her.
Oh, fake! No, Shatta. Even Shatta comes out and say she has missed her.
Shatta said he.
Of course, he has posted before.
Yes, a man who obviously.
But we have never seen anything. Even now, Michy, when he goes on interviews and he wants to even talk about Shatta Wale, you don't want to even mention it. Whether it's fake or not. The point is, she has handled her. Actually, I'm saying
why fake
all right, okay, yes. Now that we can come through, let me listen to you on this one finally before we move on.
As I mentioned, Michy is a very intelligent. Is she a young woman?
Yeah, young woman.
Yes.
Yeah, young woman.
She is very, very intelligent, and I like the way she goes about sometimes when she wants to put across certain messages or advocate for certain things. She does it in a very intelligent and smart way. I am not for the jabs or shots being thrown at Shatta Wale. But then again, I think she is doing something smart that most of us are not paying attention to. She knows about her relationship or past relationship with Shatta Wale and the kind of eyeballs that it gives her. Now they are no more, and she doesn't want to let that thing go, like that power of bringing eyeballs to her. In as much as she doesn't want to relate or do anything with Shatta Wale again, he still wants to hold on to that.
I'm loving what you are saying.
She's trying to find a way to hold on to that power, that Shatta Wale relationship power, without involving Shatta Wale.
But now she's taking the Shatta name out of her.
That is what I'm saying, that she's trying. to find.
Now she's Michelle Diamond.
Yes, that I will still tap into his numbers without
getting him involved
or getting him involved. That's exactly what she is doing, because for him to do this, you see, every harmless prank is also a harmless cash out for the media.
I get it. Yeah.
She can come up with harmless pranks every day, but the media, you see, when Kojo and Chemo were talking, I was just listening. You see, some of the media platforms, it's not as if they just discuss certain things. They are also taking advantage of your harmless prank to make harmless money. It's as simple as that. And that is what people want to listen. That's what people want to have conversations about. I posted the picture not because I believe she is pregnant. I just wanted to know how my friends on Facebook, how they think, what kind of conversations they will
how they respond to it.
You understand their interactions, their engagement. I posted the picture. And I even wrote about 6 questions. Nobody answered to the question. Everybody was just interested in how they put it. Yampa.
Well, betray Shatta.
That's kind of
Shatta Ben, yeah.
Asa. So, I noticed she is trying to advocate for, the youth not believing in anything they see on social media. I want to believe it's a very positive thing she is trying to embark on, which I will encourage that she do more of that, because nowadays our youth, anything they put on social media, they believe it. At some point when I was doing this landlady and door thing on social media, do you know I went to certain events and people will see me and they'll go like, okay, anyway. I'm like, again, man.
The landlady
No. People believe the thing, like people really believe it. But it was just some stories I was just putting across on social media for people to laugh and all of that. So I think it's a good thing. I wish we could encourage her to embark on that thing, to at least educate people so that they don't, believe anything they see on social media. But then again, I also agree with Chemo about the things that people put there, because sometimes some of them might be true. Somebody can be pregnant and might not post the picture until she delivers. You understand? So, assuming if Michy had a son somewhere, or she has given birth somewhere, and then later wants to put the pictures out there, you can't be making that calculations from the 9th March birthday party photos and all of to make that conclusion, unless you have proper details to tell that, okay, based on
this and that,
it is not true. So I think for me, we shouldn't compare it to Shatta Wale's prank, because Shatta's own has, it looks like and it has direct laws for police to even act on them. But I don't think if a woman is pregnant or a woman is faking pregnancy, I've not seen it. Maybe people watching can educate me on it. There are no direct laws for the police to take actions like, why did you fake pregnancy? Or it is causing fear and panic to
anybody.
You understand? So she will go scot-free on that.
There was a
kidnapping conversations in there. So
she said she was kidnapped.
Yes,
and kidnapping is criminal.
But there was some pregnancy.
Yes, that one too. It was out that she was telling lies. She was not pregnant. But I'm sure what brought the police in was the kidnapping bit.
The charges was about the kidnapping.
Yeah, not the prank.
So I think Michy will run. Michy Diamonds.
Yeah.
She will run away with that, but she should not also take for granted how people react to her pranks, and then the media, how the media takes it. The media there nowadays don't think they just do things because
anyhow.
They don't know what
they are also calculated. They are also calculated in their movements. Okay.
Also figure to
it is true, and they will cash out on you, especially the online media. Don't joke.
Okay. All right, another wonderful show just ended, and I want to say thanks to Kojo King, who is our best pundit for the first quarter, according to our sponsor, that is Professor Ankonam Rebel. He is the man in charge of our awards, that is the Sammy Flex TV Entertainment Pundit Awards. He is the patron. Let me use the right word. He's the patron for the award scheme, and
then Ebefa too. He's really strong.
Yeah. That is the charity project, Ebefa charity project. I'm sure the next announcement. So whoever will win should be leading or championing the Ebefa. So now that Kojo has won, I'm sure Kojo is now going to lead the Ebefa campaign. Guys, thank you so much. And Team Dodo Solomon, thank you for being a part of it. And thank you to Nana Reagan. Thank you for watching, all the wonderful people who have supported us in various ways to make sure we are always strong to do what we do. We are not going to change our focus. We are not going to change what we do. We are still going to do this show business, not doing any gossiping, unnecessary gossiping. Pure showbiz discussion. Chamo will say they don't know whether it is formal or informal. That is what we are doing. Thanks to Digital Rasta. You can also call him Currency. He is the camera person. Michy Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Fori Lapiji is the producer, and Gideon Nilam Tessin is our creative director. Thanks for watching. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe tomorrow 9 a.m. I have a wonderful video for you on this channel. Wait for it. We're out of here.